I.S.U.P.K.
We want no cowards in our camp, in our camp. Holy man, prepare to die. We want no cowards in our camp, in our camp. Never let their colors fly. We want no cowards in our camp, in our camp. Holy man, prepare to die.
With I.S.U.P.K, man, started out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, man, under commanding GEN.YAHANNA, man. Our purpose out here today, man, is to wake up all blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, Americans, man, to who they are according to this Bible, man. Right. And one thing I want to wake you guys up on today, man, about is keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments. Because unfortunately, your Christian church, you know what I'm saying, Islam and all these other religions are allowing you to break God's laws, statutes, and commandments, thinking that you don't have to deal with any consequences, man. Right. Let me get the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 17, man. I'm going to prove to you today that these laws, statutes, and commandments are not done away with.
Get your noise out of here. Shut the fuck up, once you hit your
Read.
Get the fuck off.
Think not that I have come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
Right. Y'all said, man, think not that I come to destroy the law or the prophets, man. Right. Those prophets that you're speaking of, man, are those brothers in the Old Testament, man. Right. All the way up into currently to these brothers right here standing behind me, man, in I.S.U.P.K, man. That's right. Think not that he come to destroy the law or the prophets. Keep reading, huh?
For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law.
Right. If you look up, man, you still gonna see heavens, man. Right. You are standing on the earth currently, man. Right now you are standing on the earth. It has not passed away, man. Right. So therefore, these laws, statutes, and commandments are not done away with.
That's right.
You are still held accountable for your actions.
That's right.
You murder your brother. If you murder your brother, you are held accountable for that. If you steal from your brother, you are held accountable for that.
Right.
If you are a man sleeping with another man, you are abomination to your God, man.
Right.
You are held accountable for that, man. Read on, huh?
Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. That's
right. So if you're breaking the least of these commandments, you know what I'm saying, fornicating, you know what I'm saying, sleeping with your brother's wife, you know what I'm saying, going behind your brother's back, trying to sneak into his bank account, steal his money, you know what I'm saying, smoking weed, all of these abominable things, man, all of these sins, according to this book, man. Eating pork, you know what I'm saying? All of these are sins, man. All of these are God's laws, man, that he wants you to keep, man. There's a certain way that he wants you to carry yourself, man. So if you are doing these things and you are teaching man so, then you are going to be called the least in the kingdom, man.
That's right.
Believe that. That's your Christian church. That's your Christian pastor. But your Christian pastor can tell you not to do none of these things. But guess what? As soon as you turn your back, man, he going to go sleep with your wife.
That's right.
He's stealing your money willingly. You willingly giving it to him, and he's stealing it by telling you that he needed for the building fund. The building fund had been going on for 10 years, 10 plus years.
Right.
Y'all ain't got a doorknob fixed in the church yet.
Right.
He's stealing your money. He driving around in a Maybach in a Benz, man. You been pushing that Camry for 10 years, man. You got that old woman in the church, man, who been giving up, paying her tithes to that church for 90 plus years, man. She died and they won't even bury this lady, man.
That's right.
That's your Christian church, man. That's your Christian pastor. Who are going to tell you to keep the laws, but he won't keep them himself.
That's right.
So he's teaching you basically by his actions, you know what I'm saying, not to keep the law. Therefore, you and your Christian pastor are going to be called the least in the kingdom. You can believe that. You can bet your last dollar on that. Give me that next verse, Doc.
But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven.
Right. You want me to tell you who are keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments? These brothers in his I.S.U.P.K, man. These sisters in his I.S.U.P.K, man.
That's right.
We strive every day right now to perfection, man. For perfection, Salaki. To keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. And we teach our brothers to keep the laws, statutes, and commandments, man. Right now today, if you look in front of us, we got brothers in training, man.
That's right.
To keep the laws, statutes, and commandments, man.
That's right.
Oh, it's real, Israel. It's real. These laws, statutes, and commandments are real. And they are not done away with, man. Let me get the book of Matthew, chapter 9, verse 17, man. I'm going to learn you today, man. Because y'all been going haywire, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all been killing your brother, you know, for nothing, man. Little or nothing, man. I just heard, just last week, man, 6 brothers got shot on Bourbon Street, man. For no reason, man. Behind drunkardness. Which is another law that God wants you to keep, man. Not to get drunk, man. That's a sin according to the Bible, man. Right. Let me get that scripture, all right?
Book of Matthew, chapter 9, verse 17.
Chapter 19, verse 17.
Matthew 19 and 17. And he said unto them, why callest thou me good? There is none good but one, that is God. But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments.
Right, man. This is a brother, man, asking Yahweh, man, you know what I'm saying, calling him good. He said, why call it me good, man? You don't know who I am, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know me, man. You don't know what I've done maybe in this life or the life I had before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't call me good. There's one good before me, man, and that's the Most High, man, Yahweh, man. That's that power, man. And if you're going to enter into the kingdom of heaven, man, it's simple. Keep these laws, statutes, and commandments.
That's right.
It's very simple, man. It's not grievous. He do not make his laws, statutes, and commandments grievous unto you, man. All his laws, statutes, and commandments are given unto you, man, for you to be perfect. Read on, all right?
He said unto him, which? Jesus said.
Drop that, all right? Give me a book of 1 John, chapter 2, verse 3.
1 John, chapter 2, verse 3.
Read.
And hereby we do know that we know him.
This how you know if you know God, man. You claim every day, man, that you got a personal relationship with your power, man. You got a personal relationship with God. You claim that you know God. You talk to God. Hey, brother. Hey, man. God told me to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Let you tell it. You know God like the back of your hand.
Right.
This is how you know God, man. Read.
If we keep his commandments.
If you keep his commandments, man.
Right.
If you're not keeping God's laws, statutes, and commandments, you do not know him, man. You are a liar.
Right.
You are a liar. You are a liar, man. Read on.
He that says, I know him, and keeping not his commandments, is a liar.
Right. You like I just said, you say you know God, right? You say you got a personal relationship with God, but you got dreads in your head, man.
Right.
You smoking weed, man.
Right.
You eating pork.
Right.
You are a liar, man. You do not know God, man.
Right.
You are lying through your teeth. You know what I'm saying? You're committing adultery. You sleeping with your brother's wife. You know what I'm saying? You do not know God, man. How can you know God, man, if you can't even do what God say, right?
Right.
You got kids. You want your kids to do what you say, right?
Right.
If they don't do what you say, then you gonna claim that they don't love you, right? They don't respect you, right?
Right.
Well, your God feel the same goddamn way, man.
Yes, right.
Your God feel the same way, man. He give you a way to live, and you don't want to live it. You don't want to keep his laws. You don't want to keep his judgments. You heard me? Then you do not love him, man. He's gonna feel the same exact way, man.
That's right.
You are at risk of hellfire. Believe that. Read on, Doc.
Hey, the truth is not in him.
That's right, man. The truth is not in you, man. That means anything that come out of your mouth, man, I can bet my last dollar not to believe it.
Right.
I know you got some sort of trickery, some sort of buffoonery going on, because you are not keeping God's law, statutes, and commandments.
That's right.
You are not trustworthy. You are not fit to be to have on an I.S.U.P.K shirt, man. You are not fit to teach these laws, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
You are not fit to be claiming that you know God and reading the Bible. Doing all that hooping and hollering around in the church, man, like you following God's laws, statutes, and commandments. Like you know God. But you can't keep his law.
That's right.
You are a liar, man. The truth is not in you, man.
Right.
You are a poison unto your own people, man.
Right.
You are worse than the white man, man.
That's right.
The devil, the white man is the devil that the Bible speak of, and you are worse than that.
That's right.
If you are claiming that you love God and you are gathering brotherhood in the name of God, and you are not keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, man.
That's right.
You are worse than your oppressor, man. Believe that. Let me get the next scripture out.
But whoso keepeth his word, in him verily is the love of God perfected. Hereby know we that we are in him.
He say, but whoever keeping his word, man, seriously, in him, the word of God is perfected, right? Because that brother got fear, man. That brother got discipline, man. That brother is worried about how the Most High looks upon him, right? So he not finna sleep with his brother's rib. He not finna steal from his brother. If he got dreads in there, he gonna cut that shit off. Slocky for my language. You know what I'm saying? He not gonna eat no pork, man. You know what I'm saying? Because he know that is not the way of his God, man. So he gonna keep those laws, statutes, and commandments through fear of his God, man. Through fear of his father. That is an obedient brother, man. Therefore, his word is perfected in that brother, man.
Right.
Read on, up.
He that said he abide in him ought himself also so to walk, even as he walked.
Right, man. Just how Yahweh came, showed up on this earth, man, and lived this life, man. That's exactly how you should live, man.
Right.
He gave you the way, man. He gave you the instruction, man. And he made it not grievous. He even broke it down into 2 laws. He broke everything down into 2 laws, man. You love your God and love your brother, man. You can do no wrong, man. If you love your God with perfection and you love your brother with perfection, you can do no wrong, man.
That's right.
You cannot sin against his word, man.
That's
if you
right.
do those 2 things, man.
Right,
So
right.
just as Christ has walked on this earth, that's how you should be walking, man.
That's right. All right.
That's how you should be carrying yourself, man. It is not grievous. It's not hard, man. These laws, statutes, and commandments are not hard, man.
That's right.
They're not hard to follow. You make them grievous. Your demons make them grievous.
That's right.
Your demons give you that urge to want to smoke some weed.
That's
so
right.
you go smoke. But let that white man put you in the prison. You ain't gonna be thinking about no weed then.
Right.
You're gonna be thinking about that sentence he about to slap on you. See what I'm saying? You fall victim to yourself, man. You are your own worst enemy, man. Let me get the book of Romans, chapter 6, verse 1, man.
Romans chapter 6 verse 1.
Read.
What shall we say then? Shall we continue in sin?
Right. The brother is asking Yahweh, man, what should we say then? Shall we continue in sin? Why?
Read
That
on.
grace may abound. forbid.
God forbid, man. Shall you continue in sin that grace may abound, man? So this time that I'm giving you, you know what I'm saying, to get yourself right, you're going to continue to sin during this time period? You say you claim that you stopped smoking weed, you know what I'm saying, and just because you go through a little stress or a little trauma, you pick up that blunt again and think you're going to be forgiven for that? God forbid, man.
Right.
You claim that you're not fool with your brother, that you love your brothers, you know what I'm saying, and you're not going to fool with his rib, you're not going to sleep with his wife, then you slip up and do it and think you're going to be forgiven? God forbid, man. You ought to be held accountable, even through grace, man. That grace time is not for you to be continue to fall victim of the same exact sins over and over again, man.
That's right.
Read on, Doc.
How shall we, that are dead to sin, live any longer therein?
Right. So if you're going to continue to keep breaking these same laws, statutes, and commandments, you're going to die, man. For surely you will die.
Right.
You can't keep breaking the same laws, statutes, and commandments, man, and thinking Christ, or Yahweh is going to forgive you. Salaki. Lie, man. God forbid, man. Let me get the book of Romans chapter 6, verse 15. Drop down to 15 for me, all right?
Verse 15. What then? Shall we sin because we are not under the law, but under grace? God forbid.
Right. That means you should not be sinning, man.
Oh, he think we...
Because you're not under law, because you're under grace. That's not saying that the laws and statutes are done away with. That's not what that's saying. That's saying that you have a grace period to get yourself together.
Right.
You have a time frame to get yourself together. But you cannot continue to keep committing adultery and then committing adultery and then committing adultery. No, man, God forbid, man. He's not going to keep forgiving you for that same sin, man.
Right.
Get yourself together, man. Once you do that sin and you repent for that sin no more, man. Don't do that no more, man. It's simple. It's simplicity, man. You make it grievous. You make it hard, man. By falling victim to your own demons, man.
Right.
Let me get the book of 1 John chapter 3, verse 4, man.
That white woman with the thongs on.
1 John chapter 3 and verse 4. Whosoever committeth sin, transgresseth also the law.
Right. If you out here committing sin, man, you out here committing adultery, you know what I'm saying, you smoking weed, you eating pork, etc., etc. You know the law, statutes, and commandments, they all through the book of Leviticus, man. If you are breaking these laws, statutes, and commandments, man, you are transgressing the law. So therefore, how is the law done away with?
Right.
Answer that question for me, man. Because that one got me scratching my head, man. I can't wrap my head around that. If you are breaking the law, statutes, and commandments, and that's transgression of the law, then how is the laws, statutes, and commandments done away with?
Right.
Somebody get Pastor Pork Chop out here right now and come explain that to me, man, because I'm lost.
He ain't coming.
I know he ain't coming up. He ain't gonna come before these priests and prophets out here of the Lord, man. Because we gonna chop them up, man. These laws, statutes, and commandments are not done away with, y'all. And these laws, statutes, and commandments are only for Israel, man. That's blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, Native Indians, man. He do not care about any other nation, man. You are like spittle. What is spittle? Spittle is that little white stuff that be in the corner of your mouth, man. You ain't even worth a spitball to your house.
Right.
You're not worth a spitball to my God, man. That's why we say loud and proud that the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
Right.
Because he ain't did nothing but steal, kill, and destroy since he stepped foot on this earth, man.
Right.
He ain't did nothing but tricked our people, man, into building a nation for them, and then putting a yoke of iron around their neck, man. Putting their foot up on their neck for 9 damn minutes, man.
That's it.
That's all that white man could ever do for you, man, is kill you. Use you up and kill you.
Right.
Then turn your women against you because they got a lust for them. Why? Why you got a lust for our women, man? Because they the salt of the earth, we the salt of the earth.
Right.
You heard me? They real attractive. You want our women, but you hate our men. How that go, huh? How that go, man? Damn devils, man. Read on, huh?
For sin is the transgression of the law.
Right, man. If you sinning, you're transgressing the law, man. So the laws, statutes, and commandments are not done away with. It's simple. It's simplicity. Let me get the book of 1 John chapter 5, verse 3.
1 John chapter 5, verse 3. For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments.
Right. How do you love God? You say you got a personal relationship with God, right? You say you talk to God every day, right? You say you don't go a night without go to sleep at night without talking to your God.
Right.
Right? So how do you love him?
Love yourself.
No, man, by keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, man. No, you ain't no God, man. You ain't no God, man. Let me see you raise the dead, man. Let me see you raise the dead, man. You ain't no God, man. You ain't no God, man.
Tell your God to do the same thing you asking of me.
My God is doing it.
You don't see these brothers out here, man? You don't see these brothers out here?
And I'm doing the same thing.
We ain't in the trap, huh?
You talking about raising the
We don't smoke weed. We don't do no manner of sin, nor do we promote it. And we out here teaching our people to keep the law, statutes, and commandments, man.
That's right.
See, the problem is, you want to believe something somebody that told you, but you ain't read this in these scriptures nowhere.
Right.
You ain't read this in the scriptures nowhere, man. And your pastor gonna tell you that grace means you can still do whatever sin you want to do, man. So if you saved by grace, that means you can rape now. That means you can kill, steal, destroy. No wonder why these pastors is out here raping children, man. Because they teaching you this nonsense, man. But that ain't what these scriptures say, man. What this brother's bringing out is heaven, man. Sometimes y'all to be slow to speak, man, and quick to hear. Then rather than to give sacrifices of fools, man. How you gonna come up here telling the priests and prophets of the Lord, man, what's in these scriptures, man? We study these scriptures. We live these scriptures, man. You got brothers back here that was into all manner of sin, man, to change their lives, man. And out here getting our brothers and sisters to do the same thing, man. We ain't the Most High God, man. If you, God, please come save us. Please get us out of this captivity. If you, God. If you, God, please come get us out of this captivity.
You got to get yourself out.
Please save us.
Save yourself. Can't nobody save you, man. You got to save yourself, man.
See, what's really going on is that our brothers are still slaves in their mind.
That's right.
See, we slaves in our mind because we don't understand what our God is. See, we would rather worship and be friends with the heathen than worship and love our God and be with our people.
That's right.
You understand? See, when you love your people, you love your God. When you take care of your brother, you love your God. When that brother said he raising the dead, when we raise the dead, we take a man out of prison, we take a man off the street, and we bring that man to his God. And that man never go back to jail. Can you ever say that? We are no slaves up here. See, we free. We free. Hey, you
all of it, man. All of it. Everything we need, God already gave you within ourselves, man.
Hey, Pat,
that's what the white, they want you to look outside
your
yourself.
Your master wants to leave. Get the fuck out of here, man.
You in yourself.
Your master wants to leave.
Because they know once you go on yourself and you wake up, it's over with.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
It's over with.
So at the end of the day, brother, at the end of the day, see, what I want you to understand, man, is a lot harder than you
see,
think,
this is what's
right?
keeping us separated, man. Religion.
No, religion's not keeping.
Because
how we keeping
like
us separated, brother?
You ain't gonna separate.
I'm not your brother.
You want to accept me if I don't follow and stand on the law that you stand on?
No, brother, I'm going to accept you. You know what I'm gonna do that's different? See, I'm not a Christian. A Christian won't accept you. I will accept you. I'm gonna call you brother. You see what I'm saying? See, I'm going to tell you, the Lord tell me to preach to these four corners of the earth, you understand? And that's what I'm going to do, right? And I'm still going to call you my brother, even if you don't walk with me. Because you are my brother. Give me that. Give me the book of Jeremiah.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50, verse 33. Thus says the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together.
The children of Israel and the children of Judah was oppressed together. We were in this slavery together. It didn't matter. We were slaves together.
There is no other temple made by the
And all that took him captive, held him back.
We were taken captive by every nation on this damn earth. Every man bite, every white man, everybody had their hands on us.
All this, all that shit. All of it. All of it.
They refuse to let you go. You still in slavery right now today. You riding around, you thinking you looking good, your ass is still in slavery. Okay? You out here buying $100 tennis shoes, your ass is still in slavery. You out here spending all your money on some clothes that white man owned, you are still in slavery. You are in slavery. You ain't been free. You think you free. They let you think you free because they tell you it's okay to smoke weed. They tell you it's okay for you to do all the drugs you want. They tell you it's okay to be a homosexual. And now you think you free. You're a damn slave.
You feel me? It's about what? It's about the spiritual. This shit is just an illusion. Let them have this shit. This is the devil's world. You see, as long as we get enticed to this shit, the more we're going to become the one to stay to this motherfucker. The whole plan is to escape.
Book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 43. Give it to
truth that we know we guys.
The truth is we are spiritual beings having a physical body experience, man. We can't get attached to all this worldly shit, man.
I know that.
Chapter
All this shit is world. We spiritual beings
43.
having a physical body
The
experience.
stranger that is within thee
come up out of
shall
there,
get up above thee very high.
The stranger that is within me is going to get above thee. Black man, Native man, Latino man, this is why you're on the bottom. Because you won't follow the law. Because you want to do what you want to do. You want to talk in a metamorphical sense, but you don't want to talk about what you was following these laws.
All this they talking about is happening. It's happening.
Where you would be.
Right now today.
No, you like being on the bottom.
Fucked up.
You want to walk around and speaking all these hypotheticals when the book is telling you what you need to do. All you need to do is follow these laws.
My soul is in
All
prison.
you need to do is obey your God. And you would have never been in the situation that you're in. That man is above you because you allowed him.
Niggas getting the fuck on every
This
day.
hell that we in
Facts.
America is hell.
And thou shalt come down very low.
You will come down very low. You are at the bottom right now, not because you are better than them. You built this damn thing. They ain't shit without Salaka. They ain't nothing without you.
That's a fact.
You built this whole world. They are nothing without you. You're at the bottom because you followed them. The only way to get back on top is to follow your God.
That's right.
That's right. Come on. Verse 44. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him.
He comes right now to you and lends you money.
Peace, love, man.
He lends you money. And he charges you extra interest.
Right.
He don't even charge his own people. They get 3%, you get 15.
Right.
They get 2%, you get 25.
Right.
They got a damn payday loan open up on every corner. Who you think they set that up for, black man? That ain't for their people. That's for you. Where you getting charged 500% interest. Something that you can't never pay back. So now you keep going back, turning in your title loan, and you can never own your own car because that damn devil own it.
Right.
He always in your pocket. You get a paycheck, soon as you get paid, you got to go pay 18 bills. You can't never get up. You work 3-4 jobs, and then at the end of the year, they're going to tax you to death. He's going to lend to you, and he's going to keep you low. He will never allow you to get up. Right. The only way you get up is by turning to your God.
That's right.
That's how you get up. When you turn to your God, everything changes. They time almost up, can't you tell? Look at this kingdom. It's crumbling.
Right.
It's falling apart.
That's good.
It's tearing up at the seams. And we ain't got to do nothing, black man. All we got to do is sit back, worship our God, and let it happen. They They ready to fight each other any day. They not wanted nowhere in the earth, black man. Nobody wants to be around them. They are the terror of the earth. They tear the earth apart from in the end. They all in the oceans, digging up the ocean. Why? Because of their damn greed, brother.
Right.
Because they greedy. And they hate you. Quit trying to be their brother. You can't be their brother. You understand, black man? Come on.
Don't work up. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail.
He's going to be the head, and you are going to be the tail. That's where we at right now. We are the tail. He's the head, and we're the tail. We're only the tail because we don't follow our God.
Right.
But when we turn back to our God, all of that changes around.
That's right.
Come on, brother.
Don't work up. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 64. And it reads, and the Lord shall scatter thee among all people.
We have been scattered all across the world because we would not follow our God. We don't even know who we are. We around here calling ourselves African Americans. How you gonna be two damn continents?
That's right.
We around here, we around here talking about we are Africans. I'm from the Gold Coast. I'm from the Silver Coast. Man, you ain't no damn African. You a slave in America. You a Judite.
That's right.
You in these 12 tribes of Israel. They fooled you. They changed your text. That's why they try and make a new Bible every year. Every year they try and take away from the Lord's word, but they can't. That's why we stick with that King James 16:11. See, that's unchangeable. Now they changing the words to make them softer. Now they telling you it's okay for you to be a homosexual, for you to be a drug addict. Don't listen to that heathen, man. That heathen is the damn devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
Don't work up. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from one end of the earth even unto the other.
He gonna scatter us from one end of the earth unto the other because we would not obey our God. Go ahead.
And there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone.
Now you out here serving other gods, Christian. You're walking around with a damn cross on your neck. That's that wood, that Roman torture device that this Bible speaks of. See, pastor ain't gonna never teach you that.
Right.
Because pastor is in confederate with that damn heathen. Yo, what you should wear around your neck is called a Dawadah, the seal of David.
That's right.
That's what you should be wearing around your neck. Not no damn cross. Then you around here, some of you want to be Muslims, around here walking around a rock. You worshiping what, brother? Say it again.
Wood and stone.
You are worshiping wood and stone when you should be following your God.
That's right.
You around here going to a Catholic church. Why are you going to a Catholic church, black man? Why are you going to a Catholic church, Native American? Why are you going to a Catholic church, Latino? This is what they use to enslave you. The Catholics came here and enslaved you. And last I checked, the Catholics got off a boat with blankets full of disease and handed it to my damn people.
Right. That's right.
That's in history. Oh, they don't want to own that. You know, that's the thing about that damn white man. He don't never want to own his responsibility. He don't never want to own them crimes that he done to our people.
Right.
He don't never want to own all the murder that he's done on this earth. He don't never want to own all the drugs that he put in my community. Well, listen up, white man. I'm here to tell you, I'm going to make sure you own it because I'm going to tell it to your face every time I see you. You the goddamn devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
Come on, brother.
Come on, man. We don't make
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 16, verse 15. But the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, and from all the lands whither he hath driven them. And I will bring them again into their land that I have given unto their fathers.
The Lord said, he is the one who brought you out of Egypt. He is the one who can only bring you back to the lands that was promised to your fathers. So why are you worshiping wood and stone? Why are you joining these other nations? Why are you hanging out with somebody that don't look like you, act like you, dress like you? They don't want you. They don't want to be around you. They want to use you. They want to tell you it's okay. They want to teach us pet. They want to come in and say, did you bring me an apple today? Guess what? These brothers back here, these hardcore brothers right here, we ain't nobody's damn teacher's pet.
That's right.
We don't want to be around them. We declare separation. We don't join other nations. We don't make babies with their nations.
Right.
We make babies with our own nation.
Right.
We are going to build the Lord's nation. We are going to be what the Lord chose us to be from the beginning, so that we can go back to the land that he promised to our fathers. Come on, brother.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 1, verse 14. And it reads, and they made their lives bitter with hard bondage in mortar.
They made their lives bitter with hard bondage and mortar. See, the oppressor always makes your life bitter. He will work you to death for much of nothing. You have been in America slaving for pennies. The wages that went up 5 times, and he don't even want to give you an increase on that. Your cost of living that went up 5 times, and he can't even give you $15. You know why? Because he's the goddamn devil. He's the oppressor. He's a hater. You understand? Keep reading.
Kanawakam. And in brick, and in all manners of service in the field. All their service, wherein they made them serve, was with rigor.
They make you serve with rigor. They make you work extra hard for every damn penny you get. And then you go on the job, it be a black guy and a white guy. The white guy kicking back in the office, the black guy working his butt off.
That's right.
The white guy got his feet up and the black guy is working his butt off.
That's right.
And when the black guy say, well, why Billy ain't working? Then he turn to you and say, don't worry about Billy.
That's right.
You know why? Because that's his damn people. He gonna take care of his own.
That's right.
And you need to learn how to take care of your own.
That's right.
You don't need them, they need you.
That's right.
They've never built a damn thing. They didn't even know how to wash their stinking butt before we got here.
That's right.
Okay? Why do you think they need you? Because you are the salt of the earth. The Lord said, nothing moves without you. Nothing moves without you. You are the salt of this earth. You are the reason why it even exists. It's here for you. It's here for you to rule. It's here for you to be in charge of. But you gave that up every time you join them nations. Right. You give that up every time you will hold hands with them, saying kumbaya. You give them up every time you call yourself living the dream. Come on, brother.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 3. And it reads, and it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, and from thy fear, and from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve.
The Lord is the only person who can release you of this bondage, of this sorrow, of this pain that this devil has put you in, of this rigor. The Lord is the only person who can free you of everything that you've been through. You understand? But as long as you keep trying to love your oppressor, as long as you want to beg for forgiveness.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Give me that. Hey, give me.
I'm the fastest train on the Africa.
Hey, here's what I want you to do. I want you to stand. Go ahead and you can kneel right there, right? See, there's a certain... Understand, you know, listen, there's nothing wrong with wanting to be forgiven for what your forefathers done. You understand? They're the reason why we're in this condition. You do understand that, right? Come on up here, brother. Give it to me.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 49, verse 23. And kings shall be thy nursing fathers, and their queens thy nursing mothers. They shall bow down to thee with their face towards the earth, and lick up the dust of thy feet, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord, for they shall not be ashamed that wait for me.
So with that scripture just said, look at me. What that scripture just said, and you're doing it right actually, it says that you should bow down to us, that you should lick up the dust of our feet. Now I ain't gonna ask you to lick my shoe, but what I am gonna say is if you want to be forgiven, you gotta kiss our boots. All right? All right.
Right here first.
Get that brother right there. Most High in Christ.
Right here.
Come on, brothers, get on up there, get your boot kissed. Give her a hand. Give her a hand, man. She wants these priests and prophets to forgive her for, you know, all the sins that her forefathers committed against our people, that they can continue to commit. You good? Thank you. You know.
Jesus said that someone cleaned the prisoner's feet. They cleaned eating all the
So you get that brother.
And they praise God and rinse the feet and anoint the oil
Yes, sir.
over the blood and the wine and the bread.
First camp, we get a boot kiss.
Give her a hand. All right, give her a hand. All right. You know, there are some heathens in the world that want to be forgiven. You know, and for you, you have. All right, you've done what you were required. Right. Go ahead, little brother.
Come on, young man.
Come on.
All right, give her a hand. All right, give her a hand. Give her a hand, everybody. Give her a hand. She's listening to the word of the Lord, right? Where we at?
My whole life was trying to find something to follow. Had loyalty, every man tried to borrow. Felt pain and a lot of sorrow. Got betrayed, so packed, I didn't even have my heart broke. Living confused, about to lose hope. Cops got me on the side of the road like a sideshow. Need an antidote before I croak. Now I'm setting fire to rhythm man blues for this guitar smoke. Rebel with no cause, trying to find direction. The world got me vexed. Picked up a bad liquor habit that's hereditary from oppression. Felt like my life was on fire, trying to find an exit. Now look, 10 G's plus a good wreck. Sometimes a follower is a soldier, trying to find a good ship. Plus when you in hell, how do you excel? Wisdom the breath of life, I don't believe in fairy tale. Listen well to what I tell. No calling can cause pain. Something that a rebel knows very well. Can't you tell I was sent from the Lord? Got a tongue like a two-edged sword.